Here at home, this has been an exciting day in White Earth, Minnesota. The Circle of Life Academy celebrating its very first homecoming with a girls' volleyball game this afternoon. And tonight was the first boys' football game in school history.
The smiles on these little students' faces, the smiles on those grandmas and grandpas in the stands, it is absolutely the most glorious night that I've witnessed in some time.
Circle of Life Academy is a tribal school, grades K through 12. 4 years ago, a new building was constructed, and the district is said to be experiencing record enrollment since starting back in 1978.
The theater goers got to see a film that challenges our culture's approach to drug and alcohol addiction treatment. The documentary is called The Anonymous People and is a feature film about more than 23 million Americans living in long-term recovery from addiction to alcohol and other drugs. The story is told through the faces and the voices of public figures who are trying to save the lives of others just like them.
Making it okay to have the conversation about substance use disorders, getting the message out that there is treatment, that there is hope, and most importantly, that there is recovery. After the film, there was a panel discussion on addiction.
Continuing with Valley News Live 10 at 10, a fundraiser has been set up for a woman who was shot during a wedding in New Rockford, North Dakota. Mary Seiler is currently in the ICU following that shooting that happened on September 5th. Now friends and family are coming together to help. A silent auction fundraiser is going to be held this Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. Photos of the auction items are going to be posted in advance, and the winners will then be notified afterwards by family members.
Students put their thinking caps on today to find a solution to a real-life problem. They had to come up with a plan to try and clean up an oil spill. These sixth graders over at Carl Ben Eielson Middle School presented their solution to a mock board which determined if they were hired. The project's a twist on a popular TV show called Shark Tank. It's the first activity involving the 4 C's of 21st century skills that the students have been assigned. And the 4 C's stand for critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
Well, we saw some clearing heading into the evening hours, which is a good sign for our future. And it does look like some warmer weather returns, even though we're in fall.
Nice.
We may feel a little more summer-like. Here's a look outdoors, and currently we have temperatures that are coolest to the far east. Duluth, 55. That's where the clouds continue to linger. 60s elsewhere. Currently in the FM area, well, conditions are quite quiet. Wind under 10 miles per hour. It's from the east-southeast at this hour, and we have a dew point down in the 50s now, 59 degrees. Now, when the dew point and temperature get real close together, we can have some fog developing, and that's exactly what happened this morning for some. Could be an issue again as we head towards daybreak. 61 now in Grand Forks, wind from the east at 7 miles per hour. And here's a closer look right now in Oaks, 59. That same reading is taking place now in Valley City. Langdon, 61, Devils Lake, 63. We have 63 in Detroit Lakes and 59 in Roseau. As we head into the overnight hours, the showers continue to push off to the east. There was a deck of clouds, but boy, that really fell apart quickly heading into the early evening hours. Now, there's still cloud cover in portions of Otter Tail County and Point South. A lot of rain in southern Minnesota does continue with a slow-moving storm system there. Now, do notice there is a bank of clouds working its way through Winnipeg now. That will likely be drifting over our area as we go through the overnight hours, but temperatures are falling quickly close to those dew points, and that's what's going to happen now as temperatures slip down into those 50s and near 60-degree readings as we head towards the daybreak hours. There could be some areas of patchy fog. I think the best chance will be up north here, where we had the early morning showers of rain this morning that dumped anywhere from a ½ of an inch to 4.5 inches of rain in portions of northeastern North Dakota. Rise and shine temperatures 55 to 60 degrees, and again, I think we'll have quite a bit of cloudiness across the valley for some of us. But by midday, the sun starts reducing the fog out there. Temperatures near 70 degrees, and we're on our way to a sunny afternoon in the eastern third of North Dakota. Upper 70s for most of us in the late afternoon. Maybe an 80-degree reading or two, especially south and west. It does look like we'll have a better chance of more cloudiness in our easternmost counties in central Minnesota, and therefore your high temperatures peaking in the upper 60s to Low 70s in the afternoon. Evening football looks delightful. We're talking about light winds, only 10, maybe 15 miles per hour at most. And it does look like temperatures in the 70s through late evening. So Fargo's planner, 57. Heading out on your Friday morning, some patchy fog is possible here and there across the valley. 72 degrees for your midday hour, making conditions very nice at lunch. And from lunchtime and beyond, we should see a whole lot of sunshine across the valley. 77 in Fargo at 5. Perfect football weather. Sunset 7:19. A lot of mid-70s, maybe a couple upper 70s in southeast North Dakota. Otherwise, low to mid-70s across most of greater Minnesota. Up north near the Beltrami County area, up toward Lake of the Woods, a good chance for temperatures to peak in the upper 60s. Some fog, yep, there was plenty of it near Monaga this morning. And elsewhere, we had fog. But it does look like after the fog burns up tomorrow, we are seeing our temperatures on the up and up. 82 for your Saturday. Looks delightful there. But as we go towards a cooler next week, there could be some frost up north there. The way we're looking at it, it does look like we'll see that best chance coming later. So enjoy your entire weekend. Lunar eclipse on Sunday after a high of 80. Will cool off into the 60s by midweek with some 30s for morning lows.
Hey. Let's just focus on those 80s.
The 80s will be this weekend.
Okay, good.
Yeah, 80. Did I mention 80s?
Yes, you did.
Okay, 80s it is.
Still to come tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, the change coming to a popular, tough Ford truck.
But first, the benefits your preemie baby may have if your doctor waits to cut the umbilical cord.